I was interested in transition, and it seemed a succinct way of connoting that this was a place of transit.
But at the same time, it's not a bar where you go all the time. It still is transitory in the sense that you're thinking about a bar where you might not know somebody very well, and you might be more inclined to tell them your creative fiction or tell them your whole life story or talk about your identity with someone you have just happened to meet in a bar rather than a friend you might have known your whole life.
Absolutely. It's a situation, and being in transit supports that. A situation in which you disclose things about yourself that perhaps you yourself have never said to anybody.
There's who you are, who you know you are, how you express yourself outwardly, and how you account for where you've come from and where you want to go. And I think in that, we're probably creating our own fictions all the time, and I think that's what compels me a lot about the work.
Also, there's a level of empathy and compassion in the work. If people are trotting around, come from all over the world and trotting around day after day looking at art, they want to sit down and have a drink and talk. We're also using a disc clavier piano, which is an acoustic but programmable piano. People can play and be recorded, and then they come up to the bar, order their drink, and suddenly hear what they themselves have just played and see where their fingers have rested. And the bartender, if you were the bartender, you'd have a remote, and you see if Jonathan ambles over to the piano and starts playing, you click, and it records what Jonathan is playing. And
can you click and turn it off?
yes.
Like the hook?
Yes.
Digital version of the hook,
We decide against it.
We never felt the need to do that, but it's theoretically possible.
I think that, not to make Vera blush, but I think that there's this work is I would say, in terms of a piece of contemporary art, a piece of installation art, video work in Canada, it's an icon. It's a really important work.
Cheers. That's yours.
Oh, cheers.
Oh no, and then okay, well here, I got one last sip. Cheers.